Hi everyone, I'm Vinnie, Tracey, President of Realty ONE Group. A couple of weeks ago, I was in Washington, D.C. and had a dinner with one of our broker owners, and he kind of made me laugh. He said, Vinnie, do you have any Godfather advice I can share with my people? And I go, Godfather advice? He said, yeah, what should I tell my people? And I said, well, somebody once told me, if a sailor has no course, no winds are favorable. In other words, have a plan. Know where you want to go, so let's take a look at the industry landscape. A few years ago in the United States, we sold 6 million homes. Anytime we sell 6 million or more, it's considered a great market. A good market is 5 million sales. In a down market, 4 to 4.5 million homes are sold. This year, we will sell 4.2 million. Most agents whine about the market. Woe is me, the market is down 30%. So who are you? Do you complain about the market or do you concentrate on the 70% that's still there? Remember, there are still 4.2 million homes being sold. So who is buying and selling? Primarily, they fall into 4 groups: diapers, death, divorce, and downsizing. So let's take a look at diapers. Babies create a change in a parent's outlook. It ranges from needing an extra bedroom to looking for a favorable school district. Also, grandparents are moving to be close to their grandkids or vice versa. Death. We've all experienced the passing of a parent or a sibling. This is a sad time for all families and creates an opportunity for you to help. Properties are sold during this time. Divorce. In the last 2 months, Michelle and I have learned that 3 of our friends are getting divorced after 35 years of marriage. In order to split the assets, each couple is selling their home. And finally, downsizing. Parents with the 4-bedroom home want to move to a more manageable property. There even comes a time when these folks move into assisted living and need to sell their asset. These are opportunities that are present in every single market. Now let me end with a story by Napoleon Hill. One of the most common causes of failure is the habit of quitting when you're overtaken by temporary defeat. Every person is guilty of this mistake. So the story goes, an uncle of R.U. Darby was caught by gold fever during the gold rush days. So he traveled out west to stake his claim. After weeks of labor, he discovered the shining ore. He quickly covered up the mine, traveled back to Williamsburg, Maryland to raise money for the needed machinery to bring the ore to the surface. The uncle and Darby went back to work the mine. The first car of ore was mined and shipped to the smelter. The returns proved that they had one of the richest mines in Colorado. A few more cars of ore would pay their debts. Then they would make a killing in profits. Well, down went the drills, but the vein of gold disappeared. They worked for weeks and weeks and weeks, but couldn't locate the vein. Finally, they decided to quit. They sold the machinery to a junkman for pennies on the dollar and took the train back home to Maryland with their tails tucked between their legs. The junkman, being a suspicious guy, called a mining engineer to take a look at the mine. The engineer advised that the project failed because the Darbys were unfamiliar with fault lines. His calculations showed that the vein could be found 3 feet from where the Darbys stopped drilling. That's exactly where the junkman started drilling. He hit the jackpot and took home millions. The moral is, don't stop because you never know when you're 3 feet from gold. If you're discouraged, realize that quitting is not an option. This market is about to turn. This is the time to double down on your relationships and your pipeline. An economist for the Mortgage Bankers Association just released his outlook a few days ago. He predicts rates will respond to a slow economy. Interest rates will be about 6.3% by year's end. In 2024, he expects the rates to fall to 5.4%, then 5.1% in 2025. This news, coupled with the biggest wave of home buyers about to enter the market, will fuel the comeback. This group, it's called the millennials. There is such a huge pent-up demand right now. I look at it as this is the time to buy the home of your dreams and rent the high interest rates until you can refinance. The next 2 quarters will have fewer buyers and less competition for homes on the market. This is the advice I've given to my son. Once interest rates start to tumble, then competition will pick up and prices will soar once again. which will result in multiple offers. This is the time for your clients to build their wealth and for you to write your future. Have these conversations with your clients. Hopefully, I'll see all of you guys in Las Vegas at the One Summit in February and hear about all your successes. Hey, thanks for letting me pop in for a few minutes. See you soon. Bye.